Good evening, or yeah, good evening or good morning, depending on where you're at. Welcome to my stream. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody who watches us on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. You people are much appreciated. Much appreciated. Okay. We don't have the money to build a police department. And the police just went up the street, and that didn't help. They got the police up the street again. Let's see if it helps this time. Yep, there we go. Now they're stopping. Okay. Not a great lot we can do here. Looks I hate to build those intersections. I don't like building intersections, but fire and police purposes, you have to build them. Yeah, we need a little bit of everything. We need businesses. I need some businesses here, so let's put in some blue. Okay. We need some green. So let's put some green in here. Let's see what we can do here for water. We got water there, so let's do water here. And I'm gonna wait. Stick in another water tower here in a couple of minutes. That's how we take care of that. That's it. So we got that. $100,000. And then we're gonna build us another water tower here. And that's gonna provide us with the water. That's gonna give it some more water here. I usually don't like taking my water from the river because a lot of times that's where you gotta dump your sewage, and if you take water out of the river, once you start dumping sewage in there, you may get sick people. So I like trying to use water towers. It's a slow process. Trying to put up a city. Very slow process. Then it doesn't grow it leaping down. It just grows a little small piece at a time. Simply because not necessarily any given thing. It's just basically how it is. We got a little, just the one piece of land here. We don't have a whole lot of room. We do have this over here, all this. It's already been we got an open area, so we're gonna have to work with getting over there. Right now, we're doing it. Right now, we're doing this part. It's the part we need to do. All right, now we'll go for this other child water tower here. On this side, and I'll give us a couple more water towers. That'll provide us with more water for the city. Here we go. Now we've done that. That's going to give us that. I would assume the next thing we're going to try to put in is a park. Again, calling for more businesses. I don't know why. Because aren't we zoned for more businesses already? We are not. Okay. Let's go ahead and zone in for some more businesses. And that'll get some more businesses in here. That'll give us a chance to pick up a few more businesses. That'll help that some. We can do that. I don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's do this. Let's do it. Whoops. Now we're going to put in our first park and our first playground here. We should have them up here. We do. That'll add some recreation to our city. Make our citizens a little happier. We're going to have to also add in a cemetery at some point of some kind. You have to either get a crematorium or just a regular cemetery. Because we do have some dead people here. So there we go. I prefer crematoriums to I prefer the crematoriums, I really do. I think they're more efficient. Cemeteries fill up, and then you have to clear them out. Not sure why all the traffic is turning around, but it is doing what it's doing here, so. At $1,000, we have money to build a park. So let's build us a small park here. That will make everybody happy. Let's put in water here so we have water covering the park. So we don't have that to worry about. We'll go back to leisure. And we got a place for a small playground here. That's gonna make everybody even more happy. What a beautiful sunrise. Okay. There we go. gonna put in a small playground here. Here we go. Now we'll go in some place for some housing. And we'll just let it do its thing here. We'll go back here and put in some more place for businesses. And hopefully that'll satisfy that for a little while. I hope. Got that. Oops. Try to satisfy all our little needs here. We're not trying to grow too fast, but we're trying to keep our needs taken care of. So we need these things. Let's try and get these things. Throw that in there to help that out. And let's just throw it in right. Ooh, no. We don't want to do that. Put that in there. Let that grow a little bit. Let's stick this in here. And let's gonna let that grow some. Slow growth, people, slow growth. A little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. There's a problem with dead people. Gonna have to figure out how to deal with the dead. That probably should be our next priority. Even though we need growth. Dealing with the dead should be the next priority. Let's see about dealing with the dead here. Well, for one thing, there is no crematorium, so it's going to have to be a cemetery that goes in here. And the cemetery costs us $8,000. So that will be the next project, to put in a cemetery. So far we got a nice little area built up. Let's see. Let's put power across the river. That's gonna be that itself is gonna be a problem. It should be. That should be where we build our cemetery, when we build it right there. I think it's what we need to do. I believe that would be what we need to do. That is where we should put in these cemeteries. Then we'd almost have power hook to it, so all we have to do is hook up the power. too many people cried. Yeah, it's so much you can do at one time. I can't do a lot. Again, house he needed. And then I guess I'm gonna have to expand in this area. This is where I'm gonna have to expand. I'm gonna have to put in a cemetery, which is gonna cost $8,000, and then we'll just put in housing. And we don't even have any water over here. We are gonna have power. So we will have that. And then we'll just have to deal with this as we go. Let's see about loans. Again, because loans are actually the thing that's going to help us out here. Take loan. Okay, there we go. Let's take loan. Now we got some money now. We'll put in the cemetery, okay? We'll put in water over here. Yeah. And they have a water tower, so the water tower is going to go behind the cemetery. And then we're going to put that in. Gonna hook that up. And that should give us water. That should give us power, it should give us water. There we go. Now, let's get people in here. Let's get people in here. On this side of the river, that's going to help us a tremendous amount. And then, sticking businesses there, that's going to help out. And then we'll see what happens now. that's too close. When you shit too close to each other, we don't have a problem. So we don't want to have a problem, so we'll do this. Yes. And we're gonna do this. All right, now we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this over here. This is gonna put in stuff slow. Was that not got water? All right, there we go. All right, there. All right, that puts that in. But then we have no sewage, so there you go. So we'll go over here and put the sewage plant in. Even though we don't necessarily want to, we have to put some kind of sewage treatment in here, a water drain pipe. That's gonna be the first thing that we have done here. So let's hook that up. Now, expel that out there. That should do it, dear. Why is there not sewage draining from the drain pipe? And there it goes. Okay. That's going to take care of that. Raw sewage into the river. That it was not what we wanted. But we had to do that. So that's going to give us the sewage we need. And then we're going to probably work on expanding it. Oh, no power. I should have known. Everybody's saying no power. Power lines. First it's saying no power, now it's saying power, so. Okay, there we go. All right, now. Let's see. Let's try a road here. Let's try a road across here. Try a road that far, and then let's try a road we're gonna bury. It's we can bury him. I didn't come up on the other side here. Let's see if that works. That do work. Okay. That's gonna put this down. No, we're not burying that. We're not burying that. That's gonna put this here. To right there. To right there. That's gonna take care of that. This here is gonna keep on just going until it gets here. That's gonna take care of that. This here is gonna run down to here. And that's gonna take care of that. Now, we've got a big area here that we're gonna be able to run in. I'm gonna put this over here. And that's gonna take care of that. Now, that will give us a certain amount of whatever here to expand this part of the city here in a bit. Let's before we do anything else, let's do this. Before we get to growing here, the way to do that there, and just throw those right there. So that's gonna grow. That'll help that out. do this. Let's do this. And that there. And that right there. Let that grow in a little bit. Let's see if that's going to help. That's going to help that some. Let's put all them right in there. And again, that'll help the growth over here. In fact, let's just do it all the way up. Just do it all the way back up to the plant there. And that's going to take care of that. That should take care of that. That should give a lot of growth to where I need growth. That should take care of that particular problem. Hopefully that's going to take care of that particular problem for us. I'm going to be able to have a lot of that. Right now, all that gives us is just right here. And then that do cause a problem. No matter how we look at that. All right, now I don't know what to do about this. But basically, we're just gonna leave it like that for a little while. We do have this over here. We got a road over here. Runs all the way back out around this mountain. Okay, and that mountain is the mountain that this runs into. So that may be what solves that problem eventually. We'll just link those two areas together. Right through the middle of the city. would be ideal. By New Land. Okay. Let's take a look at your new land. Let's see. Wow. Here. This would be the area right here that we want. We do not want that area. And it's not the area we want because we're not wanting to do that. What we want price $7,000. Yes, that's what we do want there. Okay. Do. Hey, join me on my after that goes. Okay. Join me on live feed tonight on Sleepstream when I go to sleep. All right. That makes all kinds of sense, I guess. That's one of them things. I'm sorry that I was mumbling. I was trying to read and mumble at the same time. Well, let's try this again here. $40. A lot of money. Lot of money. Here. I don't think that's what I wanted. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just go in and put water in, and we'll study about that some more later. One problem at a time, as they say. And that will do this for us. And that will do that for us. That should help. That should help at some point. That's growing stuff, so there we go. I'm gonna make the tax base better and everything. It's gonna work out great right now. We're still gonna have a large problem over here at some point. It's still gonna loom large when it comes to our problems eventually. One more look around the city. See how it's growing. There you go. The traffic is getting a little worse. We've expanded into this area over here and put in a little. Let's see what. Yeah, we've got a little expansion going here. So that's going to help us grow. We're pretty happy right here, right now. Not sure what we're gonna do with this highway. I'm not sure. Because it is gonna become a problem. Is what it's gonna become. It is gonna become a problem. We just might run it along the river and hook it back into the highway over here. That just may be what we do. If we do that, we'll have to buy some land on this side over here. which is available. We just don't have the money to purchase it, I don't think. Maybe we do. Maybe that's what we do. Let's see. Right here before we leave. Let's take a look at this. Maybe we just buy this land over here. No, what we'd want to buy would be this land right here. Would we not? We would not. Would we want to buy this land over here? Huh. 3, not available. Okay, we don't want that. That is not what we want. Okay. Maybe what we want is a giant circle to end it. How's that? A giant large roundabout, small roundabout, no relief intersection. Let's go with a large roundabout here. Let's see. Let's just do that. Let's put a large roundabout in here. Alright, let's put this in. Okay. Now this is gonna be the thing that solves our problem. Let's just bulldoze this right here. Okay. Now, let's take our road here and go down to the 6-lane road, our 1-lane 6-lane road here, and connect this back up here. Let's do this. Let's connect this. Let's connect this to the large roundabout here. Alright. Then the large roundabout here. Back to the other highway. That will be what we're doing here. And what we're going to do is not going to have any exits off this. This is just going to be a large roundabout. Going to turn the traffic around. And we're going to avoid that other than that. That's what we're going to do. That's I think that's what I've decided to do. So that in itself solves that problem, I guess. Whoops. Okay. Okay. All right, now. Going off this thing. We'll go off this thing here. We'll go off this thing over here. No. Let's just leave it at that. Leave it at that. No, wait a minute. I don't want to do that. I'll do this. We'll go off here. We'll do that. Now that's going to give us our two exits. That's going to give us an exit over here to the, it's going to give us an exit over here to the industry section. And that's going to give us our exit over to the residential section. And that's going to take care of that. I think that may solve our problem. I don't know if this solves our problem, but I think that's going to solve our problem. We'll just, we'll just build this out here like that. And we'll call that a day. We'll stop the residential section on the side of the mountain right there. We'll say that's enough of that. We're just going to leave it there right now. We won't worry about that right now. Ugly, 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 ugly. Ugly, as they say. Ugly. We're slowly growing. We're trying to figure out things to do. Like, we're stuck in this roundabout here. May not be the thing that we wanted to do. $7,400. No matter what we do, it is gonna cost money that we don't have to do this right at this particular time. It's gonna cost us money. Ooh, do 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 loopy doo do 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 do. That ain't what we're trying to do. That is not. And if we leave too much, we don't provide enough on either side of the city. I guess we're gonna have to put an on-and-off ramp over here and to put an intersection in here. Even though we don't want to. This one is not conducive to the town. I think that we need an entrance and an exit ramp on this area we need an exit ramp right here. Let's do. I think we need an exit ramp off this. Let's see. Exit. There we go. An entrance and an exit ramp. And an exit ramp. Okay. And then what we're going to do is this. And now, okay. Now, let's see. We found this. Okay, found. And we're going to do that there. And then we're going to do this here. Do. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is life for me. I guess some of you recognize that. Probably not a lot of you. Because it's probably not the best example of old TV, but again, it is what it is. Let's see now. Let's figure out how to get this hooked into it so that we have entrance and exit ramps on this side of town. We'll work on getting an entrance and exit ramps over here. so that will be ready the next time we're on the stream. We'll see if we can finish putting that in. That will take care of that. We'll have that set up for us to work off of next time. And until then, I wish you a good evening